So let's look at when do we get our clothes sewn and how do we decide on what clothes to get made. And I'm going to give this a very middle class mindset to process this subject. Because I think while middle class as an economic strata has changed a lot over the last 30-40 years, I think the middle class mindset has more or less remained standard overall. And many of the challenges that sustainability and other aspects of circular economy face comes from a middle class mindset. Right now, this is a very, very difficult subject to talk about because it will ping on us at various aspects of our own upbringing, our own value systems back at home, whether you are a 6-year-old or you are a 70 or 80-year-old. When do we make clothes? Right? In the 70s, they would make clothes for you when it was your birthday. Or they will buy clothes for you when they remain here, that it's your birthday. And for 1 or 2 festivals in the family, which they celebrate. So if it's Diwali, it's Diwali. If it's Ugadi, it's Ugadi. In Karnataka, people buy clothes for the Ganesh Chaturthi. Well, Mahalakshmi, definitely the lady of the house, the woman of the house gets silk saree, the most traditional family. This is how clothing was made. And every house had a family tailor where these clothes were fitted. You would go to one tailor whom you know, like how you have now one doctor whom you go to, or one pharmacy where you go to get your medicines. You would have one tailor to whom you will go to get your clothes. And almost everybody in the family will get it done, except maybe the man of the family. Pant shirt will get done elsewhere, so there will be another tailor who's referred to him by a colleague or by somebody in his work space. And these all clothes were traditionally made. Now, if you look at how often we make clothes, except for the birthdays and the festivals, when a person goes through a transformative process in their life, when a girl comes of age, when children outgrow their clothes, when children have to go from school to college and uniforms are no longer serving the purpose, you have to get them a new set of clothes, the set of clothes that they had over the last 3 to 4 years, presuming physically they remain the same proportions, are not enough for them to have a college identity. So you go and buy 4 sets, 6 sets, whatever. Now, at that point of time, when your college clothes were being decided, what does that youngster want? Girl or boy? What is he asking? He is looking at what is fashionable at that point of time, what he or her, his or her understanding of whatever looks appealing. There's also a bit of peer pressure which makes them decide on what works and what doesn't work. There's also a little bit of body awkwardness that they have grown into and they are aware of becoming conscious of, which they want to hide or camouflage by the choice of the clothes that they make. And the family, whether it's the father, mother, elder brother, whoever, or elder sister, who's helping them make this first transition into their wardrobe by a conscious set of choices, is made with these challenges in their mind. Now, the girl or the boy graduates out of college and she or he is going into a place of work. And when you go into a work culture, the workplace has got its own value system, it's got its own cultural context. And what you have worn with a lot of comfort or aplomb while you were in your college, where people love the way you carried yourself in some set of clothing, might not reach the approval of your workforce. So again, when you are going through the transition from education into an earning person, you have a set of clothing to invest in and you reinvent your wardrobe. At this point of time, what is the psyche of the man or woman or young girl or young old girl or old boy, young man or young woman? What are the aspects that they're looking at when they're making the choices at this point of time. Integrally, they want to belong to the cultural and value system of the organization that they're working for. So if you're working for the software firm, then you have a certain way that you want to dress, and you will follow the dress code of that place in making your choices. If sari is not something that women wear very commonly at your workplace, sari is not something that girl is going to invest in. If the guy is not necessarily appreciated for wearing a tie and a full sleeve shirt while going to a techie job, he is going to go in for a half sleeve or even a t-shirt.